Hi everyone, I'm Cooper Doolin, and I will be talking about performance curves, capability, and distinguishing learning from performance. So, capability is a really hard thing that we can't actually truly measure, but you can think of it as what someone can do rather than what they're doing or what they've done. It's related to performance in some cases, but it's not always the complete story. They're not always related to each other or the reason for each other. And learning helps improve capability for a skill. Analogy for this would be like Rory McIlroy. He's highly capable, but until this year, he has not performed well in the Masters and won. Just to show, capability does not equal performance. Additionally, with this, people's environments can change the performance that they have as well, further driving the fact that capability, which could be also like potential, does not always equal performance in a scenario, such as Simone Biles withdrawing from the 2020 Olympics for a multitude of reasons in her environment. It didn't make her less capable, it just drove her performance down. Additionally, most assessments look at performance only, which that can't capture capability. With learning, we know that it's correlated with capability, we know that it comes from practice, and we know that we can't observe it directly along with capability. We can infer that some performance changes are due to learning, but you can't make that the 100% all claim. And with learning, you will achieve relatively permanent changes for a skill. Performance curves look at performance per practice trial, and they try to use that graph or curve to quantify the amount of learning done. The improvement in it is usually relative depending on whatever you're actually measuring, if you want it to be low or high. And there's issues with it because it does not quantify learning. For one, performance is not always due to learning. In the case of an 8th grade football player, someone being bigger is a lot more advantageous for performance, but you don't learn to be bigger, you just are. Additionally, motivation and other intrinsic factors would play a role in someone's performance. Individual progress and results are also masked in this performance curve, which means that people's own progression, regression, or being an outlier is kind of just subdued and put into a general smooth curve that doesn't apply to everyone. Additionally, the law of practice states the more time that you take training something, the less gains you get over time, and this could skew a performance curve, which would also skew data, explaining why you can't always make performance equate to learning. So to conclude, practice produces learning, which helps improve capability. Performance is easy to measure, but capability and learning are not. And performance curves are not learning curves. There's too many issues that we just went over about why you can't equate performance to learning. In some cases, yes, but for a lot of the time, also no. Thank you for your time.